Has Mr. Estrada and your son had any visits with each other?
He has met him one time.
And how did that visit go?
It was fine. He just brought some things for the baby and just to look at him, and after that, we never spoke again.
Hey, court watchers. Judge Martinez Gonzalez is hearing a paternity case, and the father isn't here. He was served back in December. The court ordered DNA testing, and he was scheduled for that test 4 separate times. He missed all 4. The mother came to court alone, representing herself. Most people assume a paternity case starts and ends with a DNA test. So what happens when there isn't one? Then, before ruling, the judge stopped the hearing and turned her questions on the state's own witness, and the answers weren't ready.
I am Judge Martinez Gonzalez. I am the presiding Title 40 judge for Court 44 here in El Paso County. The pleading that is before this court is a petition to establish the parent-child relationship. May I have announcements, please?
Demetrius House for the state of Texas, and the state is ready to proceed.
Thank you. Let the record reflect that Ms. Vivian Blake is present. She is representing herself in this legal action. Mr. Jorge Miguel Estrada is not present. Ms. Blake, are you ready to proceed today, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm ready.
Please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the testimony you provide this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Thank you, ma'am. You can lower your hand. Ms. House?
Thank you, Judge. State would like to proceed by asking that the court take judicial notice of the file and all of its contents, specifically the petition to establish the parent-child relationship filed September 3rd, 2025, as well as the service return for Mr. Estrada. He was served on December 23rd, 2025. As well as the order for parentage testing signed by the court.
This court will take judicial notice of all documents within the court's file, specifically the pleading as announced. It was filed by the Attorney General's office. This court will further take judicial notice of the return of service for Mr. Jorge Miguel Estrada. It does appear to be in proper form. He was served on or about December 23rd, 2025 at 9:52 in the morning, and the return of service has been on file with the district clerk's office since January 5th of 2026. This court will further take judicial notice of the order for parentage testing that was ordered by this court on or about January 26th of 2026. Do we have the results?
Judge, we do not have the results. The state is going to ask that the court adjudicate him based on his failure to appear based on the order signed by the court. He was scheduled 4 times.
Okay, do you have notice for him to appear today?
I do, Judge, and may the state share a screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, the state is sharing what has been marked as Exhibit A, which is a notice of hearing sent to Mr. Estrada, notifying him of today's setting and giving him instructions on how to log in.
Blake, do you have any objections with this document being admitted into evidence?
No, I don't.
States A admitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. And the state will further like to offer Exhibit B, which is a compilation of all of the appointments that Mr. Estrada was scheduled for and missed beginning February 3rd, 2026. He was also scheduled May 8th, 2026. He was scheduled June 22nd, 2026. And he was also scheduled July 14th, 2026. State would like to move to admit Exhibit B.
Ms. Blake, do you have any objection with these documents being admitted as Exhibit B?
No, I don't.
States B admitted. Thank you.
Thank you. And the state's going to stop sharing the screen. Judge, I do have one more procedural thing. I have another witness. I'm not sure if you want to swear her in before I begin or right before she's called.
Right before she testifies is fine.
Okay, thank you. The state would like to call Ms. Blake.
Okay.
Ma'am, may you state your name?
Vivian Blake.
Okay, and you are the mother of the child before the court today, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, can you give the name and age of that child?
His name is Tristan Andreas Blake, and he was born December 9th, 2024.
Okay. And who is the father of Tristan?
Mr. Jorge Miguel Estrada.
Okay. Is there any possibility that any other person can be the father of Tristan?
No.
Okay. When did you notify Mr. Estrada that he was Tristan's father?
He knew the whole time. We were together throughout my whole pregnancy until month 8.
Okay. And did you and Mr. Estrada ever live together as a family with the baby?
No.
Okay. Has Mr. Estrada and your son had any visits with each other?
He has met him one time.
Okay. And how did that visit go?
It was fine. He just brought some things for the baby and just to look at him, and after that we never spoke again.
Okay. Do you think that you and Mr. Estrada can work together to make decisions for Tristan?
Not really, no. He
Okay.
doesn't know anything about Tristan's medical history or anything like that, and he does not show any interest in anything.
Okay. And what visitation do you think will be in Tristan's best interest?
Given his history of alcoholism, I would prefer supervised visitation since I don't want anything violent or anything like that around my child or any drug or alcohol usage.
Okay. Do you have a supervisor in mind?
I do not know.
Okay. Are you asking that visitation be through a facility or organization?
Yeah, or even in a public area with someone there watching. Just anything to keep everything like mediated.
Okay. And do you have a time frame for those visits?
No, I don't. I can work with his schedule.
Do you have plans to move outside of El Paso County and its surrounding counties?
No, I don't.
Do you have any issues with your personal information being placed in your order?
Yes.
Okay. And what are those issues?
It's not so much him, it's the mother of his other children. She has stated multiple times that she has intentions to harm my child, and given if my address or my phone number or anything like that was listed on the documents, I am afraid that she will get a hold of them and try to actually act on those actions.
Okay. And how recent were those threats to you and your son?
It was not made to me, it was made to my sister, and it was, I believe, earlier this year. I believe around May was the latest.
Do you have health insurance available to you through your employer or any other source?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Do you know if Mr. Estrada is currently working?
I am not. No, I have given the last known occupation of him, but it has been 2 years, so I'm not sure if that has changed.
Okay. But when you all were together, you didn't know of where he was working.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And where was he working at that time?
I believe it was Premier Couriers, and that I was aware of he was working there for over 4 years.
Okay. Do you know how much he was making there?
I would say he was making around, I would say 1,200 a week, but a lot of it would get deducted due to other child supports that he was paying for his other children.
Okay. And how many other children does he have?
That I'm aware of 4.
Okay. And would you know the ages of the other children?
I do not know.
Are you asking for retroactive child support today?
Meaning,
It's also known as the back child support.
oh, yes.
Okay. And you said you all separated. Well, you all never lived together. So you're asking for it at the birth of your son?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And he did not pay you any direct support for your son, correct?
No, he did not.
I pass this witness, Judge.
Do you have any other witnesses?
I do have one other witness. It's going to be Miss Angela Balcazar.
Ms. Balcazar, if you can please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the testimony you provide this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Ma'am, may you state your name?
It's Angela Balcazar. Excuse me.
Where do you work?
For the Office of Attorney General,
Okay, and what does your duties entail?
negotiating child support for the parties, verifying health and dental insurance, and employment for the non-custodial parents.
Okay, and are you familiar with this case involving Mr. George Miguel Estrada?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and have you been, able to determine if he is gainfully employed?
I have not. I have. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so he is currently working. What is his gross monthly income?
I apologize. I want to backtrack. So, no, I was not able to find current information on him being employed right now.
Thank you. Okay,
Mhm.
and so if we can go back to 2024,
Mhm.
Let me be more specific. About November 2024,
Mhm.
which is going to be the fourth quarter, do you have any gross monthly income for him?
Yes, ma'am. The gross monthly income for the fourth quarter is going to be 2,717 with 33 cents.
Okay. And what about the year of 2025?
So I was only able to obtain for the first quarter. So that gross monthly income for the first quarter would be 1,950.
Okay. And what about 2026 up until this month?
No income.
Okay. And have you been able to determine if he has health insurance available to him?
No, I was not.
Okay. And have you been able to determine if he has any other children?
No, just based on the Miss Blake's testimony.
Okay. At this time, I pass this witness, Judge.
Ms. Blake, do you have any questions of Ms. Balcazar?
No, I don't.
Ms. Balcazar, I have a few questions. Do you know if Mr. Estrada is in the military?
No, ma'am, I do not.
And were you able to see if whether or not Mr. Estrada was incarcerated?
No, I was not. No, ma'am.
No, he's not, or no, you didn't look to see or do a search?
I was not. No, ma'am, I didn't do a search.
Okay. Do you have the tools available to you as a child support officer to determine whether or not he is in the military or whether or not he has been incarcerated?
Yes.
Okay. So has Mr. Estrada, is he in the military or has he ever been in the military?
Give me 1 second.
While you're doing that, Ms. Blake, you indicated that Mr. Estrada was earning $1,200 weekly.
Yes, at the time that I was together with him.
Okay, and that was before Tristan was born, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
What kind of work does he do, or did he do?
He was like a delivery driver. So he would deliver furniture.
And you don't know if he's doing that same type of work right now?
I do not know.
Okay, Judge, I don't have anything on incarceration, and I'm looking into the military.
Okay.
And nothing for the military as well.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Ms. House?
Judge, I do have a follow-up question based off your question to Ms. Blake, if I can recall her.
Sure.
Ms. Blake, so he worked as the delivery truck driver when y'all were dating,
Yes, that's correct.
and where was he working at the time of your child's birth?
That I'm aware of, he was still doing the same position when he came to visit the child.
Okay, thank you. I pass this witness, Judge.
Okay, any other witnesses?
No, the state would like to rest and close.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Judge, the state's asking that you allow us to move forward with the default against Mr. Estrada, and that you adjudicate him as the father of the child before the court today, that you make appropriate rulings on conservatorship, possession of assets, non-disclosure, geographical restriction, as the court deems the best interest of the child after hearing all the testimony. Order that Ms. Blake maintain the government health benefit, in order that Mr. Estrada pay cash medical support in the amount of $50. And order current child support based off of a minimum wage presumption, with that support being $151, giving him credit for 4 other children. That obligation beginning August 1st, 2026 as well. Order a retroactive judgment in the amount of $3,878, with the payout of that judgment at $89, beginning August 1st, 2026, and court costs is billed.
Anything else?
Nothing from the state, Judge.
Ms. Blake, you heard some of the recommendations provided by the Attorney General's office. Do you agree or disagree with those recommendations?
I agree.
Okay, is there anything else you would like to address the court regarding any of the other issues?
No.
Based on the testimony and evidence before this court, I will find that Jorge Miguel Estrada is the father of Tristan Andres Blake. There has been no testimony regarding a name change, so we will keep it as Blake, the last name for Tristan. I will appoint both parents to be joint managing conservators with Ms. Blake as the primary. There will be no geographic restriction. I will order access and possession through Project Amistad. Mr. Estrada is ordered to pay any and all costs for Project Amistad. And that will be in order of 6 visits through Project Amistad at a date and time that is available for the representative from Project Amistad. I will grant a third-party non-disclosure, and I will follow the recommended obligations for child support, medical support, and retroactive child support, with all obligations to begin August 1st of 2026. Mr. Estrada is also ordered to pay any and all court costs as billed. Anything else, Ms. House?
No, Judge.
Okay, that will conclude the hearing. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Megby.
Here's what most people don't know. You'd think a paternity case can't move without a DNA test. In Texas, that order is enforceable by contempt, and a judge can rule against you specifically because you declined it. 4 missed appointments didn't stall this case. They're part of what decided it. But watch what the judge did before ruling. She stopped the state's own witness and asked whether the father was in the military or incarcerated. That's not her being difficult. Under federal law, you can't default a service member without checking first. She protected the absent father's rights before ruling against him. So here's the question. Miss a court-ordered DNA test 4 times. Should the judge wait for you or move on without you? Drop your answer in the comments. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for the next case. Stay tuned. The next one's worth it.